With many people facing job losses and mounting bills during the pandemic, they may be thinking about how to free up cash flow to get by. And joining us now via Skype is Peter Cishecki, President and CEO of Everything Financial. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Great. We're doing really well. Okay, so let's start off with the people being laid off, high numbers in terms of layoffs, people worried about their finances. Should we be dipping into savings?
I mean, if you need to pay bills, absolutely dip into your savings, but look at some alternatives first. The first thing to look at would be a line of credit, whether it's secured against your house if you own a house, which would be the cheapest interest rate, or even an unsecured line of credit, because interest rates have dropped so much. Those unsecured line of credits, which are usually prime plus 2-3%, are very inexpensive right now. So you can look at dipping into those first, or using one of those first if you have them, before you start depleting some sort of retirement savings or any long-term savings you have.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What about cashing out either a tax-free savings account or your RSPs?
Well, I would go with the tax-free savings account first. If, again, you're forced to take money, that would be the place to start because there's no taxes. So that's obviously a good way to go. So you're not going to be penalized later on in the year if you get back to work and then your taxable income goes up again. Resort to RSPs last because they are your long-term savings. But even if you cash in RSPs, you have to look at whose do we cash in? Mine, my spouse. What are the tax implications depending on whose RSPs you do cash in?
Pretty discouraging right now to look at investments. It's almost like see no evil, hear no evil. What are your clients telling you when the markets are down approximately 35%?
Yeah, the majority of our calls, probably 3 to 1 in the last 2 weeks, have been people wanting to invest because a lot of them have been through this before. I've been doing this over 30 years. So people say we're in uncharted territories. The cause is uncharted for sure. Absolutely. We've never seen this in our lifetime. The result, though, of what's happened to the markets is not uncharted. We've seen this before. And a lot of people are recognizing this as an opportunity to invest. The people who are really hurting are the ones who are using the algorithms, the online automatically computer-generated portfolios, which just follow the market. And that's great. And we talked about this a few episodes ago. Great when the market goes up. Not so much fun when it's a wild ride downhill. So if you have an active portfolio manager who's watching your money on a day-to-day basis, you tend to fare better.
Okay, we have about 20 seconds left, Peter. I want to talk about promise and mortgage deferral, still paying interest on that. So what's your recommendation for that?
What was that on the mortgage deferral?
Yes.
Paying interest, there's nothing wrong with just paying interest, keeping the rest of your money at bay. And I would hope that the banks would say to everybody, hey, no mortgage payments for the next 90 days. Let's see what happens. Tack those 90 days on at the end of your amortization, cover interest only, and leave people with some money in their pockets.
All right. Great financial assistance this morning. And stay safe, Peter, in White Rock. Thanks for joining us from your house.
You bet. You're welcome, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right. Peter Cishecki joining us.